Good morning and happy Monday. Just gonna wait for a couple friends to pop on so we can have a little chat today with my girlfriends because today is International Women's Day and I am a champion of empowering women. Empowered women empower other women. So my topic today could really hit home when I'm giving permission to not be nice. As women, we're supposed to be nice. Maybe that doesn't resonate with us sometimes, and that's okay. So I'm going to jump into that in just a second when I see a couple peeps popping on. I'm so lucky today is like quiet, easy shift into Monday for me. So you get my wet dog look. I am not going to waste time on a blow dry because I'll be heading to the gym and then I'll get freshened up and go to work. But for now, this is what you get. Ta-da! So, there's a couple of you. Good morning. I hope you had a nice weekend. Mine was a little irritating. I had some hives and that was making me itchy from head to toe. So my Saturday afternoon was not so great, but I had all the herbal remedies to take care of myself and I'm on camera without hives by Monday. Thank goodness. So, if you haven't watched this already, my daughter and I Saturday afternoon when I was taking some self-time with those hives, we crawled in my bed and we put on a movie and I don't remember if it was on Hulu or Netflix, one of them, and it's called Moxie. So if you have not taken the time to watch Moxie, Moxie, it was a good one. So there's a recommendation for you. But today is about saying what you mean and not saying things just to be nice. I prefer honesty over being nice. Most people would love to hear the truth, and you can deliver it with kindness and still be respectful of others' boundaries. People pleasing, give it up. Give it up. It's something that, in my 40s now, I don't need to please people. Just be yourself. If they like you, they like you. If they don't, they're not your tribe. Life's too short. Please yourself. Life's too short. Okay, so how many times do you find yourself anxious, bored, tired, because you said yes to too many things that were not true to your soul? About this time last year, maybe it was more April or May, I did a Motivational Monday on saying no and how empowering that is. And once you get into the habit, it feels good. You will find that you have more time for things that bring you joy, and you can go all in on that versus doing everything and not doing it well. Oh, hi, my Sarah. I miss you. How are you? I hope you had a good weekend. If you don't want to go to lunch, don't. You won't contribute to the value of the group anyway. So that's just an example. How many times do you go to lunch and you don't want to, but you do because you're just being nice? If you're not in the mood, you don't even like those people, you're not going to contribute to the value of the group, then don't go. Now, I did have a lunch date on Saturday and I couldn't wait to go. Why? These are true friends. These are true souls. And I knew that was a yes for me when they asked because I missed them. I hadn't seen them in a while. I lost sleep over it because I was excited. I knew we would laugh, there'd be smiles. And what's great about this group of women I went to lunch with, I can totally be myself. I can say whatever's on my mind. So I showed up for lunch and there were people I knew. And there was someone new at the table that these girls had gone to a workshop that morning, picked up a stranger and brought her along to lunch. How awesome. How awesome. Shouldn't we all do that? Just let everybody in. Don't stick to your little clique. Open the door. So they brought this stranger to lunch. She was a very wonderful human. I was not on the same page as her. She was talking about, I'm going to totally screw this up, some carburetor on a motorcycle not clicking with bubble gum. See, told you, I'm totally going to make it up. And I was honest with her and I said, I'm going to stop you for a second because I'm nodding along as if I understand. However, I can't even put windshield wiper fluid in my car. To which my dear friend who knows me well and I can handle sarcasm says, Judy, do you even know where the gas goes? Yes, I do. I can put gas in a car. So just being honest, being true, being authentic, letting this girl decide if she likes me or not based on who I truly am. I love her. I think she was awesome being able to talk about a freaking carburetor on motorcycles. I don't know. I want to learn. So it's like, don't treat me like I'm dumb. Teach me. I want to know these things. Okay, TMI there, but super fun. Allow yourself to make choices based on what will make you happy. Don't allow yourself to be unhappy for someone else's comfort. That was a behavior that I recognized that I slipped back into recently. It was something that I had lived with for years of my life being a woman, sacrificing, being unhappy so that others could be comfortable, and I gave that up. I gave it up 1 year ago, this weekend. 1 year ago, I gave that up. And recently, I started to slip back. I recognized it into that old habit, and I thought, I don't have to do these things if I don't want to. If it robs me of my joy, I can say no. Remember, Judy, you learned this lesson. Otherwise, it just leads to resentment. The other people become unappreciative of you. So if you've not practiced this before, it's hard at first, but the more you do it, the more it becomes habit, and then recognize your behavior when you slip. So that saying, I don't know if you grew up with this saying, but I did, you can't always be happy. That is a false belief. It is an old belief. It is something that conditioned me. And what the universe hears, you can't always be happy. What the universe hears is, you can't be happy. Well, I call baloney. Yes, you can. Choose happy. Be happy. How do you know? Does it make you smile? Are you looking forward to it? Do you lose sleep over it? That's how I trust my gut or my intuition. Good morning, Kimberly. I miss you. How are you? I hope you had a great weekend. Girl, you don't have to be nice if you don't want to be. I won't embarrass you by any means by saying this, but I'm genuine to say Kimberly has a few years on me, and I bet she's already learned this lesson only because my older sisters have. I said in my 40s, I'm just living my true life, and I'm just going to say what I mean. And they said, look out when you're 10 years older than that, Judy. You'll have no filter left. So who cares? Be you. You are welcome. Okay, stop watering the weeds and start watering the flowers. And what I mean is, by my age of 41, I'm not going to waste time on meaningless friendships. I'm not going to waste time on forced interactions. I'm not going to waste my time on unnecessary conversations. Life is too short. I want to live to the fullest. And if I am with meaningless friends, if I am with forced interactions, if I am with unnecessary conversations, that is wasting time for people of value in my life that I would rather nourish those friendships. I would rather have those real conversations. I would rather have authentic hugs from others in my life than the weeds. So stop watering the weeds and start watering the flowers. You know who you need to be nice to? You need to be nice to yourself. Be nice to yourself. It's hard to be happy when someone is mean to you all the time. Are you the one being mean to you? Are you the one with the negative self-talk? Something to think about. So, I was asked a couple of days ago, what's my all-time favorite song? And I love music, but my answer was a little deflective, where I have a favorite song for what I'm doing. Am I running? Am I taking a bath? Am I chilling out? Am I getting ready? Then I have sort of a playlist for everything. But, what is my all-time favorite song? And so I had to think about it a little bit morbidly, where if I only had 3 minutes left on this planet, what song would I want to listen to? Think about that. So that's your call to action today in the comments, is really think about that. If you had 3 minutes left to live, what song would you want to hear? And put it in the comments for me. I'm going to start a new playlist. But for me, it's actually Last Kiss by Pearl Jam. And it is kind of a dark love song where these teenagers didn't know their last day together was the last day together, and that last kiss was so final. And that's my mission. Life is too short. Love hard, love yourself, take care, and you know what? Don't be nice if you don't want to be. Sometimes you have to do the right thing, not the nice thing. Have a great week. Good morning, Erica. Have a great week, Sarah, Kimberly, Erica. Thanks for popping on this morning. Happy Monday, girls.